Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jasmine, the Buffet Witch, but you already know that. I'm going to be talking about my first full month of my no-buy and some empties and some declutters and some goals for the coming months. So it is actually February as I'm recording this, so this is going to be mostly about January. So far, my no-buy has been going swimmingly. Okay, it has given birth to my consistency with my Fighting the FOMO series. Every single time I think I want to buy something, I do it. I figure it out. I really think about it. And I go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until I come to the conclusion that I don't need the thing. So far, I have not bought any makeup unless you count I bought some duo glue because I have had lashes in my collection for so long. So I'm going to be trying to use them. And if I can't, then we're done. Okay. But I do have some empties and I do have some, just a few things that I want to declutter. And I just wanted to talk about how things have been going so far. So let's first talk about the empties, then we'll talk about the declutters, and then we'll talk about the goals for the coming months. So I'm finished with my La Roche-Posay, micellar water. I like to use this as a cleansing step, especially if I'm just playing in the makeups, and then after I play in the makeups and after I wash my face, I like to do this as just to make sure there's no soap residue on the face and whatnot. And I exclusively now use La Roche-Posay skincare for my face and body. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't break out the way that I used to. I used to get these really huge, like cystic looking breakouts. They were tender. They kind of look like hives at some point. I stopped all the serums. I stopped all the additives, and my skin has thanked me for it. So I stick to the La Roche. I stick to exfoliating, and things have been good. I really love this. It's super pricey though. I think this is $18. So I haven't repurchased it. Instead, I just wash my face before I play, and I just make sure I get all the things off of my face. I am debating on if I'm going to repurchase this or if I'm going to go back to Costco. I saw there was like a duo of Bioderma micellar water, and it was only like 20 bucks. So I think I might attempt that the next time I go to Costco. But for right now, I don't really feel like I need to buy more, so we aren't buying more. But I do love this. I'm really happy that I used all of it, and we will continue to think about it before I jump and get any of the things. Kind of body care stuff. It's not like I'm going to talk about my skincare all that often, but it is empty and it is something that I really like. And being a dehydrated person, I do need to exfoliate my entire body. And when I don't, I can tell. And when I do, I can tell. One of my favorite scrubs is actually from Soap and Glory, Flake Away. Just the original scents. I don't like any of the other scents from Soap and Glory, but just the original. There's like, I guess it's like peach blossom or like peach and like jasmine, which I can get down with because my name is Jasmine. And I have this delicate jasmine soap. Oh God, it smells so good. But I love the smell. And this particular scrub is so good. The Tree Hut, is it? Tree Hut scrubs are really nice. It depends on the flavor though, for those as well. The grit, I found some differing grits within that brand, but this one is so fine. You can really get a nice exfoliation. I love these. I typically get it when it's like buy one, get one 40% off or something like that. Buy one, get one 50. I really do like these. I'm not buying any more right now, but I just mostly use my exfoliating gloves. But I love this. I'm really happy that I used it up. Sometimes I keep these because I think maybe I can use them for something else. And I do have a possible use for this. So I am going to keep this container. My rose oil. My Kumba Made Rose Oil. I get compliments every single time I wear this. I am told I smell like spring. Patients be dead asleep. I wake them up to draw their blood. They're like, you smell so good. I get in the elevator. Oh my gosh, you smell so good. I love this stuff. I can almost barely smell it now because it works so well with my chemistry. But it is my favorite. Unfortunately, like I said, I am on a no-buy. So I'm not purchasing anymore until I am finished with my water lily. I have a water lily one, and that one smells really nice. It's not my rose, okay? But I love that. And then again with the exfoliation, the Derma E Gentle Enzyme Peel. One of my favorite ways to exfoliate. It is very gentle. It does not hurt, tingle, burn, any of the things. I love it. It just rains textures and skin boogers, and I really appreciate having a nice, clean, smooth canvas to play with when I use this. I do like it. Unfortunately, it's online only, so it's only when I order off a line from Ulta. Oh, like I said, no buy. But I do really love this stuff. I'm so happy that I've found another enzyme peel that doesn't hurt. I used to use one from a brand called Labri. It's a Wisconsin-based, I want to say handmade. It's honestly, it's an MLM. I didn't know about MLMs when I was selling it, and this was like a decade ago. But they had this papaya enzyme peel. When I tell you it gave you a new face, yeah, new face. Love it. So to find another enzyme peel that doesn't hurt but gives you really great results was fantastic. My cleansing balm from Good Molecules. This is my holy grail way to exfoliate or to remove my makeup. I love it. I do use it with makeup removing towels. So just to get that double cleansing method before I actually wash my face. So gentle, breaks down everything, doesn't hurt my eyes, doesn't cause a lot of residue in the eyes. I love this stuff. It's so good. Doesn't clog the pores, keeps my skin nice and clear. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Speaking of removing makeup, these are my favorite makeup removing wipes. And unfortunately, I do not shop at Walmart anymore. But these are the Pure and Gentle makeup wipes. They were like 98 cents. These are my favorite. I'm using the last ones that I have. I use makeup wipes only for lips. I do not like to use them for anything else. I used to love the MAC makeup wipes for the whole face. The Acura makeup wipes that I get from Aldi's are really nice. I could use that on the face if I had to in a pinch, but I prefer to use makeup wipes only for lip removal, not for the eyes, not for the face. But these are really great. They don't burn my lips. They don't cause any type of reaction. They get everything off. They're gentle. I really, really like them. But this is the last pack that I have, and it will be the last time that I purchase these, at least from Walmart. And I'm also not shopping on Amazon, so I don't know. We're just going to stick to something else. But again, like I said, there's something I want to talk about at the end of this video that might circumvent that, okay? I did finish my little NYX HD powder. And when I say finish, I mean I got all the powder from around the edge of it. Love this thing. It was just a perfect additive to set the center of my face if I got a little gooey whilst recording. Love it. I do already have 2 backups that I bought way before my no-buy. I also have the larger one in the banana. And it's absolutely gorgeous. I love using it to set the under eyes. The banana one is so brightening, beautiful, smooth, finely milled, gorgeous. It is a oily person's dream. I highly recommend. Okay. I also did finish my Good Apple. This is actually some Juvia's Place foundation that I mixed in here because I was like, it's like a little palette. And I am actually going to clean this out and keep it as a mixing palette for my foundations. But I did finish the Good Apple. I will have a review of that. It might be up before this, my final review of this foundation. It is really good. I do like it for makeup play. I've never worn it outside of this room or outside of our apartment, so I can't speak to how it works in the elements. But sitting here, playing in the makeups, getting that face together, it was a good time. I do really enjoy that. So like I said, I try to recycle these things if I can. So these 2 things we're going to keep. And excuse me, I actually might keep this as well, because like I said, I got some things brewing. I am going to declutter. We're moving into declutters now. I'm going to declutter this, okay? Now, I feel like this is such a stupid thing to do because it is just a basic palette. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just boring. I only pull it out when I need crease colors. Boring. I'm gonna get rid of it. It was a nice run, but Moira, I've only done one of these on my channel, even though there are a few other brands I could add to it. But the stop buying, stop trying, Moira, we're done. We're done. It was nice while it lasted. The things that worked, worked. The things that didn't. We are good. We can lay that chapter to rest. I'm finished, okay? Decluttering. Oh, hold on. I got one more thing. So I decluttered my Hourglass Ambient Lighting 3 palette. I threw that bitch away, okay? She wasn't deep enough for me. She didn't do none of the things. And again, I will die on this hill. The model they used when they came out with that 3rd palette, which was supposed to be the deeper palette, that model was not using that palette. You can lie in my face if you want to, but I sniffs the lie. I peep it, and I'm not messing with Hourglass anymore. So I think I'm going to declutter this. The blushes are beautiful, but I cannot use this entire palette. And when I say I can't use the entire palette, I am talking about just this shade. I don't care that it's just one shade and I can use all the other ones. I want to use all of it. And although these are very pretty, it's not something that I reach for. I really don't. Now, where did this foundation? Oh, I dug my finger in the other thing I'm decluttering. Why not? Now, I'm not going to throw it away. I'm going to give it to my sister. Now, my sister is deeper than me, so she's not going to be able to use that bronzer either, but she might really like the blushes. She might really like those highlights. And again, I have a larger collection than she does. So whenever I don't like something or I don't want something, I typically just save it and give it to my sister. So that's what we're going to do. So she is being decluttered and given to going to a new home. I'm also going to be decluttering this large size of the medium deep translucent powder from Le Mercier, only because it's too deep for me to use it under my under eye, even though I do have a small version that I'm testing to see if I can get it to work some way somehow, but I'm thinking I'm going to use it for all over powder. But regardless, because of the shade, I'm not going to keep this large one. I'm going to give it to my sister because again, she is deeper, so this might work really well under her eye or just as a like blurring setting powder. So I'm going to declutter that, get it out of the way. And I'm also going to declutter this concealer palette from JCat Beauty. This is the Masterclass Face and FX color palette in medium deep. I remember seeing this, Tati was using it, white people were using it, white people, because not just women, were using it as bronzer contour type things. And I just thought, oh, this would be good for like carving the brows, using under the eyes. But I should have remembered who I am. I don't really like cream concealers like this. And if I do, this wouldn't be what I would use. So stupidly bought it. And so I'm pretty sure I already gave Salty one of these. So I'll ask her. I'm pretty sure I did. But if not, I'm going to give this to her as well. Barely used. Okay. I think in the ways of declutters, that is all I have. So now let's talk about some of the goals for my channel. So I'm continuing with my no buy. I'm having a really good time, but I want to extend this beyond makeup and more into skincare, maybe the removal of makeup. So the reason why I said I'm going to be keeping these is because when I remove my makeup and then I cleanse my face with my La Roche-Posay, I would use my reusable bamboo cotton rounds. I have had these things for so long. I'll put a picture up on the screen of what they look like, okay? These are multi-use reusable cotton rounds, so you don't have to keep throwing them away and buying more. When I am using toners and things like that, it was something that I found that I really needed. Now that I'm not using essences and toners and serums and whatnot, I only use those to cleanse the face, like with the La Roche-Posay, or when I was using things like witch hazel, which I don't do very often anymore. But I want to get away from buying makeup remover wipes, even when it comes to just using it for my lips. So what I am thinking about doing is buying another set of my makeup rounds, or the bamboo cotton rounds, putting them in a container, because let me just get it. So I have them in this jar. I think I picked this up I either got it from the Dollar Tree or I got it from like Hobby Lobby or something like that, which I also don't shop at anymore. Hobby Lobby. I'm not even sure about Michael's. We'll have to find out. But these are the rounds. I've had these for so long. They have a rougher side and a softer side. And what I'm thinking about doing is buying another set of these and then keeping one strictly for cleansing the face and the other for removal. So basically making my own makeup wipes. I'm fluctuating between the idea of using these or just buying some muslin or cotton cloth that I can easily wash and reuse. Now, the reason I have to keep them separate is because these are going to stain. I'm removing liquid lipsticks that are long wearing and things like that. I don't really care about the staining because you can, as long as I know it's washed, who cares if they're stained? And I kind of thought the stain would be a little bit cute because later I could make like a little mosaic, like, you know, if I wanted to scrapbook or whatever, have, what are those picture frames called? Like the shadow box pictures, you know, because when I do have a beauty room, I do want to have like, I thought of doing like this lipstick thing where I blot my lipstick and keep the makeup wipes. Maybe that's stupid. I don't know. But anyways, So I'm thinking of buying those so that I don't have to buy these anymore, because I buy a lot of makeup wipes to remove my lipsticks. I don't have to buy them often, but it's still like a wipe and then I'm throwing it away and I'm doing it over. I could go through, if I'm doing lip content, girl, I could go through 5-6 makeup wipes, okay? So I just want to condense the amount of waste. The downside to that is that I'm going to be buying more makeup remover to soak the rounds in to have makeup wipes, you know what I mean? Which I don't mind, because this is also a product that needs to be in my collection. I use it not only to remove my eyeshadow, because I want to be really gentle on my eyes, so when I take off my makeup, even with the balm, every once in a while, if I'm just gonna jump in the shower and I have makeup on, I'll use this just all over the eyes and whatnot. But most of the time, I wanna remove my eyeshadow and my liner so I'm not rubbing the eyes and tugging. I use this first and then I use the balm on the bulk of my face with my makeup towels. So this is always in the collection because I also use it to, when I wash my brushes, the color cases are very thick and they're waterproof sometimes. Well, is it a water? It might be a waterproof formula. I'm not positive, but it's very long wearing. It sets and it don't go nowhere. So I use this to soak these products or these brushes to get all the product out. So that's 2 uses already that it's here for. So I already buy a decent amount of this and I love it. I wish I could find bottles that were larger. Probably could if I looked. So that might be like the trade-off. I'm not buying makeup wipes, but I am buying more makeup remover, which I don't really mind. So I'm thinking about doing that because I want to make one last purchase from Amazon and then we're done. I don't want to be buying stuff from Amazon anymore. So I was thinking of re-upping my reusable spoolies, getting another batch of my brush guards, and then some more cotton rounds, just to kind of streamline things so I don't have to buy so many wipes anymore. So that's something I'm embarking on. And then I just want to talk real quick about my photos, because my technology hates me. I'm a black hole for technology. I don't know, the energy that runs through me just is not compatible. Things don't work for me, okay? So none of my Apple anything wants to sync up. So I can't save the pictures that I have in my phone on my hard drive the way that I used to, okay? So what I'm thinking about doing as I decide whether or not I'm gonna leave Instagram, because not only because, you know, Zuckerberg, he can get zucked for all I care. I'm tired of the app. I don't really use it. I forget I have it most days. And I mostly look at my own pictures because I like looking at pictures of myself. I think I do pretty makeup and it's fun and it's a little bit of therapy and whatnot. So instead, I wanted to create my own Facebook. So I'm trying to find a place that's not Walmart to get my photos printed. And I'm actually going to make like a photo album type book of all of my looks. But I really would like it to be like an actual book. So I've been watching videos on how to like bind books, because I want to make an actual book, like a yearbook. And I would love to like have a table in my beauty room, and you know how people put books on their tables and whatnot, with a candle, maybe some I can't say that word, eucalyptus. I like to say eucalyptus. You know, decorating it, having a nice little book on the table. I would like to have like my Iman beauty book and then my beauty book. I'm gonna make my own beauty book. I'm super excited. The idea is just very loose right now. So I have to find, like I said, a place to get my pictures printed, make sure I can print them in a way that I like, figure out the paper, figure out the print, and I'm super, super excited. But that is what I am planning to do. So I'm gonna keep doing the makeup. I think I'm gonna post my pictures in my community post. And again, this channel, of course, it is free, it is open, it is here for all of you, but it's really for me. So yeah. That's what's been going on. The no-buy's been going great. The fighting the FOMO, I've been winning most of the rounds. There are a few that have left me, you know, panting, left me tired, left me losing, okay? I still haven't bought any makeup, so I'm super proud of myself. And I've been having a really good time. Cycling through things. I've been doing really well with my Beauty Bay series and playlists, which could really get daunting because, like I said, I do want to do 10 looks with every palette. So technically, we're only on 3 looks per palette, unless you count in the mashup repeating palettes. So my mashup is where I'm using at least two palettes together. I could just use one, it doesn't really matter, but I'm using 2 of the 42 pan Beauty Bay palettes together to create a look, and I've done 4 so far. So I have to do 4 more, and then we can go into round 3, and then we have 5 more rounds after that. That idea can be a little daunting because that's a lot, okay? It takes me a bit of time to get through them, but when I have the time to play, I'm typically doing 2 to 3 looks if I can. Today, I'm only doing this look, I'm done. I'm doing more talking videos and then I'm gonna be finished. But it could be daunting, but it's not. I've been having a lot of fun just telling myself, relax. There is no rush, there is no itinerary, there is no due date on any of these things. This is for me and then for you. So I'm gonna do what I do when I do it, okay? But thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. You've been the best little buffets the buffet witch could ask for. Take care of yourself, drink some waters, exfoliate your lips, declutter, revamp, reorganize your collection. Have fun, okay? I will see you in the next video, which will be very, very soon. But until then, guys, take such good care of yourself. Take care. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.